But it is 5 days till the end of NaNoWriMo, and that is, of course, why you're watching this video. I've been doing loads of research about FND, even though it's a condition I have. And now my FND is kicking in. I'm at 49,749. I'm so happy! Hello! Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. And this is the third video in my NaNoWriMo series. NaNoWriMo is a challenge where you write 50,000 words in November, and I've done 2 other videos of my journey for November this year. Go and watch those if you haven't already, I'll link them down below and put an iCard here. But yeah, this is the third and final video of me writing 50,000 words. I think it's the last week or the last 2 weeks of November, and if you've never seen me before you may not know this, but I have a chronic illness, so my health is kind of very varied. I have what is called a dynamic disability where my symptoms go up and down, and I have flare-ups and then I have good days. I feel like that really comes across in this video because I did go through a little bit of a chronic fatigue flare-up because I did too much. I still managed to do some cool things and I'm very proud of it. So the first thing I did that I'm starting off this vlog with, I went into the city. I went into the city near me and I went to a writing event, and it was for queer writers and people wanting to publish. There was a random drag performance. I'll insert a few clips here. It was really cool actually.
From Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham, everyone give a cheer! Why don't I show you around, maybe? Play your sounds. You'll look like you're pretty fruity.
But yeah, it was actually really fun, and we did a lot of different workshops throughout the day. I got to speak to an agent about the whole publishing process and how you get an agent and that sort of thing. A little busy, but it was fun. I also went to a virtual writing event, which was one of the actual official NaNoWriMo events, which was for disabled writers, and I was like, oh, this is my calling. I got recognised by a couple of people in the little breakout groups that we went into where there was just like 4 or 5 people, and that was really nice. I got a couple of messages which were really sweet. It was just very nice to meet with the community both at the writing event in person and the actual official Nano event. I will let you see and go into the video and experience my week and learn a little bit more about my book. I'm very excited.
It's really windy, it's really loud, it's very cold, it's kind of raining slightly, but this is a lovely break. I'm resetting my mind so that I'll have a fresher head for writing, and I spent a lot of time researching this morning, and so it's lovely to get out and just spend a bit of time in beautiful nature. I love it. But yes, I'm out this morning. I'm just out walking my dog with my mum, and we came just to get a little bit of headspace out the house because I spent a lot of time inside, and it helps just to refresh your head. And I just like to remind myself that when I'm well enough to walk, when I can physically walk, I want to walk, I want to go out. It really helps mentally, which helps me physically too, and it helps me be more productive. It's a very good tip for if you're neurodivergent or disabled and you're writing. Get yourself out in nature if you can, because it really helps, like, with productivity. Come on.
Okay, first things first. New setup. You can see everything. I really like having a 10 to 18 lens because I can put it to 10. And look how much you can see. You can see my entire freaking room. And this is usually what you see. And then I can go bang. Wow. I have not written much today. Well, on my word count on my actual novel it says 700 words so far, but I have spent so much time in my Notion document planning. I've probably done about 1,000 words, but I've put it into my document because I haven't yet written that part of the book yet. I've been doing loads of I've been doing loads of research about FND, even though it's a condition I have, if you don't know what that means, functional neurological disorder, and it's a neurological condition that I was diagnosed back in 2021, but I've been having symptoms for around 3-4 years now. I have just been writing a lot about FND because I know a lot about the condition anyway, obviously from having it. I have personal experience, I've lived my experience of the condition, but everybody's experience is different, and obviously I'm not a neurologist, I'm not a scientist, so I have to do a lot of research into these things. I'm actually taking 2 courses at the minute. I'm taking a course on understanding FND and I'm taking a course about autism because those are two conditions that I have, but I haven't done as much research for, whereas Tourette's, thank you, I have done a heck of a lot of research about it, and I've had that for the longest, so I'd consider myself pretty knowledgeable. But yeah, I've done loads of research. I'm fact checking everything, so hopefully everything in this book will be scientifically accurate. I'm putting together the best advice I can, the best knowledge and education I can while giving you my story. So that's where I'm up to in the book. I'm gonna probably try and finish the chapter that I'm on today, because right now, what am I on? Okay. First of all, a problem that I'm currently facing is I write in an online editor called Readsy. I use Readsy because it's a little bit like some other paid resources that you can get for writing, but I don't like Google Docs. I used to use that. I used Word at first. Don't do that. If you're writing in Word, help. But I swapped to Google Docs. I now don't like Google Docs. I needed more, so I swapped to Readsy book editor, which I really like. I personally use that. It also helps to format your book, so it's a lot more useful if you're going to self-publish and you need to get like the right document format and have all your chapters and headings and stuff like that. But it won't connect. The website's down, which is freaking scary because my entire book is on here and I haven't yet saved a copy of this to my PC. So I really need to save this, and if you're writing right now, if you're writing anything, any project, any book, any video, if you're editing something, whatever project you're doing in your life right now, please save it, because I haven't saved this yet and I'm terrified because our website is down. Oh my god, I just refreshed it and it's now under maintenance. I'm so scared. I hit 41,000 words today. 41,000 words. And the website's down. Breathe. Save your projects so that you don't have to stress as much as I am right now. I will update when I can access my book again. Hopefully. Please. Please, God, please. 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 I'll see you when I am writing again in my actual document. I can hardly even talk. My verbal communication kind of goes when I'm having a flare-up, but I've been out all day in the city. I've been shopping and socialising, and I went to the Christmas markets and shopped, and I did too much. It was fun and it was a really lovely day, but it was too much. And now my FND is kicking in. I'm very socially exhausted. And I can't even get up to make myself tea, so my mum's gonna help me. But this is the reality of being a chronically ill person, chronically ill writer. I've been trying to get writing done because I only managed to write 200 words this morning because I didn't have time before I went out. But I don't think I'm gonna get any more done today. I'm at 47k, which is fine because it's now like the 23rd, something like that. So I'm way ahead of schedule, but that's good because there's no chance I'm gonna be able to write, and I might not even be able to write tomorrow because my chronic fatigue flare-ups and my FND generally flares up for a couple days at least. So I'm gonna be taking it easy. I'll update when I'm writing though, but I just wanted to share that productive writing days like I usually film are not every day. And a lot of days with chronic illness are spent like this, in bed, recovering when I'm just exhausted. That's my update for today. It is the 25th of November. Oh my god, it's a month till Christmas. But it is 5 days till the end of NaNoWriMo, and that is, of course, why you're watching this video. And yesterday, on the 24th, which would be just over 3 weeks into the challenge, so just under a week left, I hit 49,000 words. 49k, which means I only have 944 words left till I have finished NaNoWriMo, completed the challenge. I'm gonna win it for the second year in a row. Last year I won it, did the 50k, but I like just hit the 50k like on the day. This year I've absolutely smashed it. Like I've been writing about 3,500 words like most days, apart from yesterday and the day before, because I was so busy that I was like out all day. I went to the Christmas markets, I went into like the city near me. I did a lot and then had a flare up for a few days. So I only wrote like 500 words one day, and then I think I wrote about 1,600 yesterday. So I'm catching up a little bit. I've actually smashed Nano this year. I'm quite proud. It is so nearly done. I filmed yesterday a little time lapse of me finishing like the little chapter that I was writing. I wrote about my FND diagnosis and like that whole journey in my hospital stay and being paralysed, and then I wrote a whole chapter on like my advice for medical appointments and like diagnostic criteria and like what to do to prepare for doctor's appointments and getting seen and that whole sort of thing. I've given my advice, like first my experience and what I went through, my diagnoses, like my hospital stays and things like that, doctors I saw, how I got there. Obviously it's different in different countries, but this is my experience on the NHS. Well, I did go privately for my Tourette's diagnosis because the NHS is sometimes a little bit inaccessible. But yeah, I've explained all that in my book. And I've just finished my whole FND diagnosis story, so now I've got it all planned out. So, okay, next I'm writing about my wheelchair. I'm writing about like I fundraised for my wheelchair because wheelchairs are expensive. People often don't know this, but custom wheelchairs cost like thousands of pounds. I luckily got mine cheap for like 2,000 and I managed to raise quite a lot of money towards that, so I paid from my savings what I could and then used the fundraiser money to pay for the rest of it, which I'm still so freaking grateful for. But yeah, I'm gonna get writing. I'm gonna do a writing sprint now because my food is in the oven. I'm currently baking some like sweet potato and stuff, so until that is done, I'm gonna do a quick writing sprint, eat my food, come back, and then I will hopefully hit 50k and we will be finished. Right, next chapter. What should we name it? And we're back here. I've just eaten my tea. I didn't film it, but it was delicious. I had roasted sweet potato, roasted carrots, veggie meatballs, and a pot of beans. A bit random, but there you go if you're interested. I have written 700 words. I'm at 49,749. So I have just over 200. I have 251 words until I have finished Nano. Okay, quick. Let's just go. I can bash this out very quickly. Here we go. I freaking did it! I have written another novel. Well, kind of. I've written another 50,000 words. I have completed Nano for 2023. Ah! I'm so proud! That is a whole month of writing. Well, a whole 25 days of writing because I finished early this year. I'm so proud. I forgot that when you finish Nano you get access to like the winners page, and I've just been watching the hilarious video that they've put together to like congratulate the winners, and I've also got access to the certificate so I can print it out and put it up just next to my 2022 winners certificate. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I actually got very carried away and I've accidentally wrote 52,000 words because I kind of got hyper-focused in it and didn't stop, and then I finally like lifted my hands up and was like, oh, I finished. So now I'm at 52,000 and I've probably still got like another 10,000 to go till I actually finish the first draft, like the complete first draft of my book. But there you go. There is Nano. Wow. I've now got the winner's certificate. I'm gonna print that out, sign it. I get to write the name of my book on the certificate. Ooh, add your author name to our public list of Nano 2023 writers. Hell yes. Oh my gosh, my author name, Zara Beth. There's also a winner's badge. I'm gonna make it into an actual badge. I have a pin badge maker this year, so I could actually make the Nano 2023 winner badge. I'm gonna wear that with pride. But yes, I'm very excited. But that also means it's the end of the video. It's the end of Nano, it's the end of the month. Oh, I'm wearing a Christmas jumper. The Christmas jumper means it's almost, well, it's not almost Christmas, it's almost December. I'm putting up my Christmas tree tomorrow. I'm fully ready for festive season. The perfect time to start festive season is after I finished my November project, my book, so I'm ready to move on to festive things. Now that my book is kind of out of the way, I'm going to be focusing on my website, my shop launch, like my little small business that I closed for a couple months. It's coming back up. My small business stuff and content and release and art, it's all back, but it's back literally better than ever. I will link that if it's up by the time this is posted, but exciting things are coming and I'm kind of getting ready for 2024, even though there's still a month left of 2023, but there's a lot of exciting stuff coming, so make sure that you're subscribed. You can follow me on like my Instagram because I do post more often on there. My brain is boggled from writing for so long. It's been a long day. I've edited a lot, done a lot, been to shops, my brain is mashed. I hope you enjoy and I will see you Sunday 5 PM for another video, but I'm going to be doing a lot more chatty things and a lot more disability advocacy, so I hope you're here for that. I hope you're ready to learn. I will see you next week and I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you've all enjoyed Nano and that you all did well with your books if you're also doing it. I'll see you in December. Have a lovely, lovely day and bye. Are we straight? No. No, we're not straight. But anyway,